family and friends, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Ryan and Melissa. When Ryan and Melissa met in their early teenage years as competitive swimmers, they probably didn't realize they both had met somebody very special. Although one may say they were polar opposites, and they even lost contact for some time after they departed for college, their story of friendship picked up in the summer of 2017, right where it left off, at the pool. The story of friendship transformed into a love story. Melissa and Ryan's love for each other has grown, turning them into the couple you see before you. Now, they are ready to spend the rest of their lives together as husband and wife.
I've heard many people say that relationships are not 50-50. Sometimes it's 60-40, or even 80-20 sometimes. I promise to always be your 50, 60, 80, or even on days when you're studying for your exam, I'll also be your 100 for as long as I know you are mine. I know there exist 3 of the most important days for people. 1, when they're born. 2, when they try tequila for the first time and figure out they don't like it. And 3 is when they find out their reason why. I gotta say, you are my reason why. I love you more than the distance between here and the next star. It is the love with you that I choose to love you every day and keep moving forward, regardless of what is ahead of us. I have a question for everyone listening. Did they really know what a soulmate is? From what I've learned, it's someone who makes you a better person. But really, it is a person who makes you want to be a better person for them. So I know where my soulmate is because she's right here. Reason to prove myself every day is just to make sure that you are happy. And I can't imagine loving you more than I do right now. I see that your love was something without a warning, no sign, and quite literally hit me like a hurricane. And I see that smile every morning when we wake up, and my heart stays happy where it should be, with you. I need you to understand, Melissa, I fell in love with you hard. Not because I was alone, but because when I'm with you, the good things that I always enjoyed just seemed a little bit better. And those rough, hard days just seemed to be a lot more tolerable, a lot easier to handle. I want to put you first in everything I do. I promise to always be by your side and help you through everything. I love you.
Ryan, I love you. One of my first and favorite memories with you was almost 10 years ago when you decided to argue with me that a streamline was slower in swimming.
I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that hill.
Never would have thought I'd be marrying that guy today. Although it took me some time to see it, deep down in my heart, I always knew you were my home, the love of my life. In you, I found my rock, my best friend, my biggest supporter, is someone that will even drive me a mile to school because that's how much I hate driving. In you, I found someone that loves every part of me, someone who honors me, respects me, and makes me a better version of myself. You are my biggest motivation, and together, I know we can achieve amazing things. In the past 5 years together, we faced many obstacles. However, each day spent with you, our foundation grew stronger. My love for you only grew. I'm so proud of the man you become, the achievements you've reached, and how proud I am to be your wife from this day forward. I promise to support you always, be your biggest fan, give you the love you need, work on myself so I can be a better partner for you. I promise to support your 8-hour D&D days, to do the baby goat call with you regardless where we are, and bring you juice at 3 a.m. when you need it. Today our journey is just beginning, and I can't wait to see the things we conquered together. I chose you in 2018 as your girlfriend, in 2021 as your fiance, and I would choose you every day from this day forward as your wife. I love you.
I can breathe.
Ryan, please repeat after me. Melissa, I promise to cherish you always.
Melissa, I promise to cherish you always.
To honor and sustain you.
To honor and sustain you.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In poverty and in wealth.
In poverty and in wealth.
Be true to you in all things.
And be true to you in all things.
All the days of our lives.
For all the days in our lives.
Melissa, please repeat after me. Ryan, I promise to cherish you always,
Ryan, I promise to cherish you always.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health,
in poverty and in wealth,
in poverty and in wealth,
and be true to you in all things
and be true to you in all things
for all the days of our lives.
for all the days of our lives.
Ryan and Melissa, I want to wish you both much love and happiness as you begin your new journey. By the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss your bride.
I can't believe we're here. We finally made it. And to think this all started with the most chaotic proposal of all time. I mean, to the bride, like, everything was perfect, really. She was blindfolded. She couldn't tell all of the chaos that was going down. Half the display fell in the water. We almost forgot the ring. Plastic flowers were everywhere. Like, we couldn't get a handle on the music. It was wild. Honestly, it was a perfect encapsulation of who these two people are, because they see struggles in their path, like a lot of the chaos that happened during that night, and they just laugh at them because they're so happy to have each other through everything that they do. They perfectly balance each other out and exist so seamlessly together. They're both incredible people with the biggest hearts, and now they're finally a legally packaged deal. I love you guys so much. Congrats!
When my brother was born and was discharged from the hospital, I could see their car pull up to the driveway from the window, and as I opened the front door, and I saw my mom with newborn Ryan swaddled in her arms, I ran up to her with tears in my eyes and I said these 3 words: send it back. As you can tell, 25 years later, they did not take my advice. But what can I say about Ryan? He is loyal, genuine, and competitive. More importantly, he is my brother and best friend. Many of you in this room know that you can call on Ryan anytime, anywhere, and he will always answer. He is sure one hell of a guy. And of course, you cannot talk about Ryan without talking about Mel. It only makes logical sense that with a heart like Ryan's, to be met with a heart like yours, that beats on the same wavelength. You may have heard, love is patient, love is kind, but love is also complex. Love is chaotic. But as long as you hold on to each other and remember your vows, then I promise you, love is worth it. To Ryan and Melissa, forever and always.
As a mother, I could attest the mother's love for their child is unique and special. Even before Ryan was born, I knew that I always wanted the best for him. I also wanted him to always be surrounded by those who love him, and hoped that one day he finds someone to love him just as much. Today, we are overwhelmed with joy that he is marrying the girl of his dreams, the one that makes him happy, the one that makes him a better person, the one who shares his saints' values and goals, and it is also as charismatic and energetic as he is. Mel, you are an amazing young lady, determined, confident, bright. If I could share some wisdom with both of you, always remember that marriage takes hard work, commitment, and respect. Open, honest, and clear communication is essential for a healthy and successful marriage. Take time to understand each other's wants and needs. And when things get challenging, because it will, remember today, remember how much you are in love and why you choose to be with each other. To a healthy and long marriage.
Deep breath, gonna take the first step, so now here we go. So long, look how far we've come, further than you know. Feel the rush, electric to the touch, gold is in the blood. It's a perfect moment in time, and I'm holding on for the ride. I've waited all of my life. I've never felt so alive. I've never felt so alive. I've never felt so. I feel alive again, driving sun-kissed roads, freedom round the bend. We sing along to the birds and beats of a neon song. Just open your eyes, taking skies deep in blue. On the horizon, we'll find somewhere new. And my heart racing, show me life in overdrive. No more waiting. See what's on the other side. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You see the silver line shining every day. Life is what you make. Time melts away. Now we're racing the stars like we're rebels at heart. Closing your eyes, what a life, oh what a life. Now it's the time, there'll be no sleep tonight. And we'll keep singing, driving to the morning light, headlight dreaming, seeing signs of paradise. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we'll keep singing, driving to the morning light, headlight dreaming, seeing signs of paradise. I feel alive again, driving sun-kissed roads, freedom round the bend. We sing along to the birds and beats of a neon song.